I am turning my yard haunt into a Nightmare Before Christmas display. And so many of you have been asking me about my plans for all of the props. So here is the complete list of props I am going to attempt to make for the NBC display, starting with Zero's Doghouse, which I have actually already built. See? So in addition to the doghouse, I'm going to make my own Zero. I tried to find one at like the end of Halloween on a Halloween sale, and everywhere that had one the size and like look that I wanted were sold out. So I'm just gonna make my own. I'm gonna carve his head out of foam. I'm gonna use white duct tape with wires inside to shape the ears, and then felt for the body. I'll make him a little candy cane and a little glowing nose. And I'm going to hook him to a large like shepherd's hook wire attached to a disco ball motor and make him spin around the doghouse. It's gonna be so cute. This next one is another easy one. I'm just going to convert the Phantom Manor Cemetery sign into a Christmastown sign from when Jack visits Christmastown for the first time. So there will be like the big C9 bulb Christmas lights, some candy cane poles, fake snow dripping off the top of the sign. This one should be really easy. Speaking of fake snow, when I saw this picture, like before Halloween of this monster slime house, immediately my brain went, wow, you could flip it onto the back and have it white with glitter and make it snow. Or you could make it like dripping blood. There are so many possibilities for this facade, but I have all these chunks of scrap foam in different sizes and thicknesses that I really can't use for anything else. So I'm going to carve them into snow drips, paint them white, put some glitter on them, and attach those kind of randomly on the roof of my house. Now let's talk about repurposing some of my Halloween props. So this is my mausoleum. I am going to turn it into Sandy Claus's workshop. So I'll replace the Phantom Manor sign with a Sandy Claus workshop sign. I have a vampire bat on the roof peak right now. I'm gonna take that down, put a monster wreath up, have some more dripping snow. I'll just put a door in here to completely close it off, probably like a red door. And then I'll put some candy cane poles on the fronts of those columns. Again, a super easy one. Now I originally thought I was going to put the crypt up for storage for the year, but then I was watching the movie with the kids and I saw Jack's sleigh that's actually a coffin. And I was like, why don't I just take the deep freezer out of the fog chiller, put some sleds on the bottom, add a Santa bag on the back, and I have found all kinds of plans for carving skeleton deer out of foam. Assuming I can get my hands on enough foam to make at least one deer, I am definitely doing this prop. This is so easy. I'd like to make 2 deer though. So outside of Sandy Claus's workshop, I'm going to have stacks of these like kind of spooky presents. This is from another Home Haunters Nightmare Before Christmas display. I love these presents. I might even put monster teeth on them and just make them like bitey. I don't know. This is fun though. Again, this one's gonna depend on whether or not I can get enough foam, because that's gonna be a lot of foam. I have got to have a Jack Skellington snowman. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the movie, when he's like discovering Christmastown for the first time. And him, when he pops into that snowman, is adorable. So we're going to have one in the yard. Foam, great stuff. I'll do, you know, something, an inexpensive build for them. But then I found all these pictures of other like little evil snowmen, and I was like, I might just make a whole army of evil snowmen. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna make several monster wreaths. These are pretty easy, just wreaths, floral picks, some foam for the teeth and the eye. And these bows are actually made out of duct tape. So this is at Disneyland. They do the NBC overlay on the Haunted Mansion ride every year. And this is actually black duct tape with a white paint pen and some orange ribbon fabric behind it. You stick the duct tape together and put some craft wire in the middle. That's what makes it bendable and posable, but kind of gives it this cool look. So I'm gonna put the ribbon on. I'll probably take down some of the tombstones. I'm not gonna keep them all up, but I will have a cemetery and the tombstones will have the ribbons on them. And then the ribbon will be on the monster wreaths as well. I love this prop. So this giant Christmas list is hanging off of the Haunted Mansion in the NBC overlay at Christmas time. So I am going to make like a 2D tree-eating snake, and he's gonna be eating the Christmas list, and then the Christmas list is gonna be cascading down the front of my house. So here's my house right now. Like I just went out and snapped this picture, so I'm probably gonna have the snake like, and I'm not gonna do the entire snake. I'll do sections of the snake out of like 2-inch thick foam And then I'll have his mouth over here in this corner, like where this peak is, and then the list will be cascading down from that corner. And then up here in this other peak, I think I'm going to attempt to make the countdown clock. So again, this is at Disneyland. A lot of people make it out of wood. I'm gonna attempt foam and a wreath, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'll use my Cricut to cut out the stencils for like the spider web and the letters and stuff, and I'll just put that up in the peak. And last but certainly not least, this pumpkin snow tree. I do realize I spelled snow wrong, but I'm too lazy to change it. So it's a SCO tree from here until the end of Christmas. I already bartered with a friend for a 9-foot old tree that she's trying to get rid of. I have to go hang molding in her dining room, but that's fine. So we are going to reshape the top, add buffalo snow, add all of my jack-o'-lanterns from Halloween to it, a bunch of twinkle lights, and then I'll just uplight it with a black light so the snow glows like this at night. It should be super cute. So I will be posting clips from all these builds here on TikTok as always. And I also have a new YouTube channel just for this, where I'll have like the full length, 20-minute long tutorials of everything. If that is something you're interested in, please go and subscribe. Oh my gosh, I didn't even make a little card for Jack. I'm gonna make Jack Skellington, obviously. It's just PVC and I've got to carve a head. It's like arguably the most important thing. Oh well, I'm tired. Halloween was yesterday and it was a long couple of days. All right, bye.